Hello. Thank you for taking the time to download this little video. Maybe it changes your life. My name is Jutta, and I'm a senior instructor at the Tao Garden Master Chia Center in the northern part of Thailand. And I like to introduce you to the Jade Egg practice. This is an ancient practice for women to develop spiritually. However, it has primarily many benefits for our health, the Jade Egg practice. So it strengthens our uterus and the vagina, especially the vagina. We insert a jade egg into the vagina and move it by contracting our muscles up and down the vagina. And we have different sizes. For a woman who has not had babies can use a smaller size, and a woman who uses a bigger size. And we also have medium size. So you can choose. However, you have to practice with every egg, depending on the size. You have to practice with every egg anew. But it is more easier when you start with a bigger egg or respectively with a smaller egg. So now you have your egg and you use a dental floss, maybe like 1 meter long, and insert it into the hole. So each egg has a hole, so you insert the dental floss into the hole, tighten it. The first practice you do better lying down. Use the egg in a lying position. That is the best for the beginner. Preferably in your bed in the morning. So you lay down, insert the egg with the string into your vagina. And then you start to play. You contract and release, and contract and release. And try to feel the egg in your body. The string helps you to locate the egg. So you pull a little bit on the string and you feel where your egg is. The idea is that you slowly move it closer to the uterus. That is a very, very beneficial exercise to energize the uterus and the vagina. You contract and you focus with a smile onto your organs. So you smile down and focus on it. Our chi, our life force energy, connect on a cellular level on your uterus and your vagina, and you send the loving energy into it, and you do the muscle contractions to release any weakness, any negative feeling that you might have when you connect to yourself. You release it with a smiling energy, loving smiling energy. And then when you perform well, you do the same practice standing up. So when you stand, you place your feet about shoulder width apart, your knees not locked, a little bit bent, your weight more on your heel, and then again you lubricate your egg. You have adjusted a string on your egg, and then you insert the egg in your vagina, and then you start to contract, and you pull up the egg. You draw it up, pull it up. So you have 3 major muscles in your vagina that you want to activate. Now maybe you will ask me, how long do I have to practice? And my answer is, if you have no success in the practice lying down, so you have to keep on, I would say every morning, like 2-3 minutes, to do the contractions with the egg until you succeed. And then you do the same standing up until you can move the egg up and press it down and bring it up and down. In our vagina, we have all the reflexology points of our major organs, like the heart, the lungs, the liver, the spleen, and the stomach and the kidneys. So when we train our vagina, we strengthen the function of our major organs in our body, and our health increases. And we prevent many diseases that can build up in the lower part of our body. Bladder disease, bladder infection, cancer in the uterus, and all kinds of cysts, myoma and ongoing bleeding. All this can be cured and prevented when we do this practice. So we also have books available which you can buy online at the Tao Garden shop online. Healing Love Through the Tao, Cultivating Female Sexual Energy. So first of all, we have to heal our body before we can cultivate the energy. And the egg exercise is a very important practice for the spiritual development of the women in the Tao practice. Because we have to learn to bring our sexual energy up to our higher center. And for this we need a very good muscle power in our lower center. And that we learn to train with the egg. Thank you very much for listening. And try it out. Good luck. And if you have questions, please do not hesitate to contact us.